Hello everyone, I'm Sushmita Rao. Today I had a beautiful conversation with Gayatri ma'am. We discussed about AI, how AI is replacing human jobs. So let's start watching.
I think it's better in my side. Okay. Am I okay? Is it better right now? Okay, so shall I start? Okay. So hello everyone, I'm Sushmita Rao, and today we are going to talk about on AI. As we know that artificial intelligence is more important to know about people, so today we are going to discuss. So let's start, ma'am.
Your video is not good, and but that is
So
fine. I think you'll understand in your recording.
yeah,
Some network glitch is
okay, okay,
there,
okay.
but no worries.
So yeah, okay. So hello, ma'am. How are you today?
I'm good, Sushmita. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Yeah.
Nice. So for
So,
today,
ma'am, as you,
artificial intelligence,
yeah,
right? And
yeah, we decided to talk on that topic.
uh-huh. And there are some questions I have for you as we have been having practice.
Sure.
So let's start with what do you
Yes,
even
ma'am.
understand by artificial intelligence? What is this?
Okay, as we know that artificial intelligence is a technology and it's taking over, place in our world, and I think it's spreading in across the world, and it is taking over human job, and I think it will be more benefit for some people, but not for normal people because they are suffering to get job, and that will be take job that will be taking over normal people jobs, and I think it's not be good for them. And nowadays, I think we have to, if we do not want to lose our job, so we have to upgrade our like technical and I think skill. We should focus on learning skills if I
Mhm.
do not want to lose our job in future. Yeah. So I think
If
this
I
is
do
the
not
way
want to
we can
lose
protect.
job.
Yeah. Okay, lose.
Yeah. Okay. So I have some questions, and I want you to like briefly answer me, like whatever you think, whatever comes on your mind, right? Okay.
Okay.
So let's think in a way that do you really think that AI will replace human being? And if yes, then why do you
Y-
think so? If no, then why do you think so?
yeah, yes, ma'am. As we know that AI can replace jobs, and I think in many ways, and it has already changed us, and that AI has already, I think, placed lots of human jobs because they are suffering to get it. Because lots of people, but I think on the flip side, there's a lots of job is still going on, and I think AI can't be replaced. If I talk about teachers and doctor, carpenter, and electrician jobs. So AI can't be replaced in this way. But yeah, if there's also pros and cons, but we have to learn AI. Otherwise, we can lose our job in the future. If we want to protect our job if we want to secure our job in future, so we must have to learn these skills, you know. And I think not maybe, I think definitely it will work for normal people because they are not getting easily any job. So
Mhm.
it is so difficult for them.
Do you use
Yeah.
AI tool, any AI tool to learn because you are learning
Yeah.
spoken English, right? And I have heard so many people saying that Chat GPT, you can talk to Chat GPT, you can speak to something like that. This is how there are so many learners outside. So, do you also use any artificial intelligence tool to help yourself in this language learning journey?
Yes, ma'am. Earlier I used to use at time. But I think for a long time I wasn't using. But I think 2 months ago I downloaded, installed that application ChatGPT, and I started talking ChatGPT. And whenever I'm getting stuck in my speaking, so I always use, and it helps me a lot to upgrade my skill, to upgrade and to get it any difficult sentence whenever we are fumbling while speaking. So yeah, it is helping me a lot.
Mm.
And sometimes if I want to get any picture based on the story, so yeah, I just send on ChatGPT, and it will create every time. So it's helping in that way,
Mm.
because people are people are taking advantage from that. So I think it's not bad for some people. Yeah.
I also remember once you said that you have interest in computer and something and you'll take
Yes.
some courses. But the way AI is doing some repetitive tasks, like even coding as well. Recently, I heard that some engineers, and I also heard that there are some companies which have laid off like thousands and thousands of employees, and they are engineers, software engineers, and there are so many sectors where AI is taking place. Telecom is one of the industries where these days when you pick the customer care call, so it's very hard to find real human, otherwise there is an AI voice which is talking to you, which is guiding you through,
Yes.
helping you navigate. So what do you think, will you continue with this idea, or do you think that you should be learning something else? And
Uh, yeah, if I talk about computer, so yeah, because I'm interested in these things, in two things like speaking and computer. If I'm going to try something new, so I think I would not be existing, and I think yeah, those I think different things like biology and the science and lots of like math. So it's not my cup of tea to study about them. So I have already decided in my head I will do in that way. If computer, if I suppose that it will not work for me in computer field, so speaking there's also a way I can grow that way. So yeah, this is my thought. I have made up my mind already, so I will do. But right now I'm not doing any courses in computer, but I thought that I will focus firstly in speaking in in December, and then I will start to
mm,
learn some, I think ChatGPT and Microsoft, how to use AI and how to, grow in your life. So I thought that,
mm.
yes,
Using AI for productivity or for work is a different thing, and learning AI is a different thing. So, what is your thought on learning
yeah,
AI? Maybe learning some different tools, like some editing tools where AI can do job. Like there is a simple thing which I'll tell, that there used to be a time when people had to put cuts in the videos, like whatever part is unnecessary, they would put manually they will cut the video and they will put those cuts. But these days I also know that there are some application, you just put your video over there or just tell a command that I don't want some unnecessary cuts and pauses in the video, so you just cut that and then AI cuts the video, AI puts in order and everything does. So what do you think about learning AI, not using AI? Obviously big number of people,
okay,
I'd say chunk is a user, they are user of AI and they use AI. But there are people who are learning AI, that how to use this tool better and how to use this tool for my manual jobs, like something which I have to do manually, so I want AI to help me that, so that I can put my energy more in creative tasks and things like that.
yeah, okay. So you were right, and earlier I made up my mind to I will definitely learn thumbnail, how to create thumbnail and editing part, because it's really important for me if I want to upload any video. So the first thing I have to learn these things, so I made up my mind I will learn editing parts, and then I will use in my spoken, in my conversational video, and it will give me a, I think, advantage, and it will give me lots of way, and I think it's kind of creativity, so I'm into in these things, so I will do, and it will, I think it will make perfect it will give me some way how to use AI and how to use editing parts in your video. You can earn money through this thing. So I will do definitely in that way.
Yeah,
It's a learning process. We can also.
yeah. I mean, I remember like there is
Yeah.
a like using AI for editing. Yes, I have heard some social media big creators using AI and creating their clone on AI and just putting it content, and it doesn't even make people feel that it is AI, it is not real. So I think learning it would be a good idea than thinking of using it and just be an user. You can be someone who can
Yeah.
learn and just get monetary advantage as well. But I feel that in terms of video editing and in terms of thumbnail editing, which I tried once on one AI, I remember I did not like the work because what you want to because thumbnail is more of a creative thought that you want to
Yeah.
sum up everything whatever you are talking in the video, so that thumbnail should pass the message to the audience so the person click on the thumbnail, right? So I think this job is
Yes, ma'am.
still something which I feel that AI would not be able to take over soon. It will take some time
Yes.
for AI to understand what an audience want and what the creator wants and what kind of message should be there on the thumbnail. But in terms of video editing and clown, there are things which are getting replaced by AI, I feel. So are you
Yeah.
scared of this?
Not because I didn't learn so far. So I think in early days I will use. So I think I'm not going to be afraid because yeah, it will be my job in my future.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's not any process in my inside
Mm-hmm.
me. So I think there's no any scare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, as a person who knows little bit about it and who also wants to learn, for them I don't think so. It's a matter of fear or scarcity. But for individuals who do not have any ideas, for them it's like quite
Yes.
scary. Recently, not recently, I have been realizing it for a good time. Even recently, there was a trend which I also used, that creating
Yeah.
pictures, getting your pictures, quite hyper realistic pictures getting generated by Gemini. And I felt that this is like, because imagine getting your pictures clicked by a photographer, and that you need a whole setup for that, right? You need cameras, you need light, you need a good location, and so many things are there. But now that is being done by AI. So imagine people
Yes, ma'am.
losing their jobs, right? Because you just need a prompt, and you need the creativity with that prompt, that what do you want with your image, and your AI will do that job. So you don't need to go outside, you don't need to get,
Yes.
you don't need to hire a photographer or anyone. That is really scary for me, not for me but for the people who are in the industry and they are working, because that's kind of losing the jobs, right? That maybe after 10-20 years nobody would ask photographer, nobody would even invite them. They would be like, let's click the simple pictures and AI will do everything, right? So
Yeah, definitely. As you say that, like they are not going to give value any photographer, any, like people are just creating images and just, earning money by source.
mm-hmm.
So AI, it will take over it. So I think some kind of work for people, and I think I think it is more difficult for them to earn money. So I think they have to learn, they have to upgrade their skill. Otherwise, there is no way how to be step out from that zone. So they
Mm-hmm.
will learn. They have to upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great. So one more question. I think that would be my last question, because we are having discussion and this is your spoken practice. So, what is the
Yeah.
difference between an AI tutor, like you must have experienced ChatGPT, asking some questions that correct my grammatical mistakes and talk to me, something like that. So that is an AI tutor, and then here you have a human tutor who is talking to you live. So what is the difference in this?
Um, I think as you said that definitely it's a AI because I'm using ChatGPT. So but sometimes I feel that okay, I think it's an effective tool for me because if you don't have any partner to speak with you, so you just go and talk to ChatGPT. If you are making any mistake, so they will rectify your mistake. And you can, if you want to raise your speaking, so you just try to stick with 2 and 3 times. You just try to go with the ChatGPT and try to talk every daily, every base. I think every day, every day. So you can improve your speaking. But I think it would not be perfect. It would. I can't compare with the real person. If you really want to upgrade your speaking, so you just go and talk to real people. Otherwise, it can't be helped more than. Yeah, so we have to speak a real partner
Mm.
because we can't feel that like
Mm.
a human.
Yeah. I mean, I remember a few incidences where I felt very uncomfortable thinking about all those things, that how human connection is somehow getting disturbed, and it's getting disrupted by AI, because there are people. Even I remember having a discussion with two YouTubers, and where we talked that how we sometime go to ChatGPT or Gemini or maybe Meta AI, and we just talk our emotions out to that tool, and we say that
Yes,
okay, something happened today and what shall I do now, how shall I navigate, and I'm not feeling good because my best friend said this to me. So this is not right as a human, I feel.
yes,
And I
ma'am.
feel like this can make people more stressed, like it can make them feel uncomfortable, it can detach them from the society, and they can feel quite lonely, and they can feel that there is no one who understands them better than chat gpt and any AI tool whosoever they interact with. And this is not good as a human, I understand. So I never
Yes,
suggest
ma'am.
people. Mhm.
I think nowadays people are getting involved in to talk chat GPT. And I heard and I have seen lots of people on social media, on Instagram. I think it's going viral nowadays. People refers to talk chat GPT, because they like it is going to understand their feelings compared with the human. Human can't be, feel and understand other than AI, but AI is ready to understand your feelings. So people are preferring, yeah. And AI just start pampering you, like you are beautiful, you are loving. So that's why people are getting involved. Yeah,
True, true.
that's why this
So
is
I
the
think
truth.
that is enough about AI. Do you have any question or anything you
Yes,
would like
ma'am.
to ask?
Yes, ma'am. I wanted to ask you one question. So, as you have already got fluency, so I wanted to know about you, like when you started your journey at times. So, did you get any feeling that you were, getting nervousness at time while speaking with the new teacher and tutor? Did you feel such kind of feeling like me?
I think it is very obvious to feel nervous and hesitant while talking to new people. It's not about the role, it's about
Yes.
talking to an individual, and that too in a different language, which is not your comfort, right? So
Yeah, native.
that happened to me multiple times in my past, but because my interaction was a lot, like I when I left or when I went to Gurugram to get trained to be an English language trainer by a really famous YouTuber. She is really famous right now on YouTube. She has somewhere around 2 million subscribers. So she invited people across the
I
country. I
think
Vidyushi Kaushik ji.
Ocean, yeah, Ocean Academy channel name.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there was a video once in 2021, last December, November, something. So they posted a video and they wanted to hire trainers, but they invited people across the country, and for 45 days they trained there. They invited us, and it was a residential training. We went there, we got trained for 45 days, intensive training, 8 hours every single day. So that training was a huge boost, I would say, the way I talk today and the way I talked before that training. However, I was very good, like because when I started speaking, before even that, I had started feeding my brain in English. Like, I used to feed my brain. So I used to watch a lot of
Okay.
content. But yes, while speaking, everyone gets nervous. But if you repetitively do that, your brain, your mind, your mind, your body, everything gets sync. They get synced and they understand that, okay, this is not something new. So if you do something repetitively, you get comfortable with the time. So it happens to everyone.
I think it will reduce over time
With
if
time,
we
over
are
time.
doing repetitively. So yeah,
Mm,
it will be reduced.
yeah.
So I think it's not a big deal, but we have to take bold steps. Otherwise, we will the same place in our future.
Yeah,
So
people
yeah, so
don't get
today,
out of
yeah,
comfort zone.
yeah, like today I'm not getting nervous that much, but when I didn't start any things in my life, so I was thinking how could it be possible? Like people are getting involved, and it was not my cup of tea. But one day, like there was a girl, and she was also taking online classes, so she pushed me and she told me, "Oh, you should must try." Because it will boost your confidence. So my first thing, to boost my confidence because like I have no lots of confidence inside. So I started developing. Yeah, this is the main goal for me to
Yeah,
build my confidence level.
it happens. It
Yes,
happens.
ma'am.
So people do get intimidated and they get conscious when they talk to me for the very first time. But later, as they take first, second, third, 10th, 11th, 20 sessions, then they are very comfortable. And after that, then it's very smooth and they start learning. So over time, it gets better.
Yeah.
Great. So
Yes, ma'am.
thank you, Sushmita, for joining the session. I'll see you again in the next session with next topic. All the best.
Sure, ma'am.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you for saying this. Okay, so bye bye. Have a
Bye.
nice day for you.
You too. Take care.